Like and subscribe.
Oh man, I've been seriously muted the entire time. Okay, well, hello and welcome. Yeah, I muted myself when. Oh man. Thanks everybody else who said nothing, who was as mute as I was. Thanks, Mr. Mad. Thanks for getting my back. Wonder why it was so good. Yeah. Like, oh, finally some peace and quiet. I could just listen to the music and watch this stream. I thought it was me, El Boingo. Yeah. Oh man. Sheesh. All right. It does not. I was like, El Boingo, welcome. How's it going and all that. And then I was like, did you guys get almost struck by lightning too? Because that's why there's a second stream tonight. And yeah, everything restarted here because it flashed a light. So the modem unfortunately restarted. So that was interesting. But yeah, we're back and unmuted, so we're all good. We're in party mode. We're in full on party mode. Cool. So does not matter how you order your turbines and generators, as long as they're all connected to the same shaft, they will work together. Okay. Steam. Okay, so burner, coal, water makes sense. Turns to steam. Steam turns the mechanical energy through a shaft to connect to power generators, and then these are the power generators. And then this is saying it doesn't matter if they're all connected to the same shaft, it doesn't matter like what row. And then generators do not produce electricity when there's no demand. They simply ignore the mechanical energy from the shaft. However, turbines do not stop when the shaft is spinning at full power. Instead, they let the steam pass through, causing some energy loss. To reduce this loss, you can attach a flywheel to the mechanism's mechanical shaft, which will store the mechanical energy as inertia and return it when the power is in need, acting like a battery. That's pretty cool. A flywheel can also be used in combination with auto balance toggle on turbines. Interesting. Right, so this is the flywheel, so that can be used with auto balance. When enabled, turbines will automatically turn off when the connected shaft reaches maximum inertia and turn back on when the energy is low. Flywheel increases the total inertia of the shaft, making the system more efficient and helping prevent power loss caused by turbines' slow startup. Right, so flywheel increases the total inertia of the shaft, making the efficient. Yeah, okay, so that's pretty interesting, and we'll be getting there quite soon, I believe. Right, so now we were trying to finish up this water issue. Which part of it is just speed building these, I think, which would take. Yeah, we're not allowed to do that. So let's just unpause them and let that get done. Then we can do this with speed building, and that'll get us water all the way back to the farms and the people. So that's something we definitely want. And once that's done, right, so we should be building up a little bit of water. Maybe not, but we will now. Because it's filling the pipe up, actually. So what we want to do now is remove these two. And we want to remove this, this, and this. Yo, what's up, Jerry? Well, got struck by lightning. Well, nearby got struck by lightning. And so, yeah, we've just been chilling. We were having a good stream and just kind of catching up now. But yeah, things are going pretty good. Lightning in the game. No, like actual lightning outside. There was like a bit of a storm, rainstorm. So yeah, the internet went out for a moment and sheesh. See, we don't want to drop that rock. We actually want to get the rock out onto the belt as soon as possible. Yeah, everything's cool. Yeah, everything is totally fine. It was a little bit, well, it was a little bit unfortunate. Because I'm sure we lost some viewers, but hey, it's totally fine. But also, I think it scared the fam a bit. Anyways, but it's all good. Everybody's totally fine. Everything is 100%. So, thanks for asking. Appreciate you. And how are you, Jerry? How's your evening going? I'm playing on the new Dragon Tail one. It's the long boy. It's the real long boy. Who and does it ever go on forever? Yeah, so it's, I don't know if have you seen this one? It's pretty cool. And what resources is this? Nothing. It's just dirt. Okay. Some oil over there. Yeah. All these things, all good. Yeah, so the long boy. Dragon tail. I feel like this should be all the way up to there. I can't help myself, you guys. Oh no, 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 no. Can I undo the delete? Cancel deconstruction. Okie dokie. Yeah, I'm doing good. I haven't played on that map yet. But that is the map I want to load up for my next playthrough. Nice. I think I was accidentally hitting shift. That's why it tried to delete everything. There we go. That's much better. Stuck smack dab in the middle of some V rising with a buddy of mine, so I want to finish up that a bit before sinking my teeth into up. What's V rising? I don't think I'm familiar. Oh, I guess we should have, oops. I guess we should have a priority on the water. Like, I guess we should have it set up so that we always prioritize the rainwater coming in to fill up the fluid storage. Which I guess would just take a matter of kind of deconstructing this pipe. And this, unfortunately, I mean, we could have it here and just do the, yeah, why not? He plays a vampire that terrorizes the countryside for different blood types that give you different buffs. It also has some very cool castle building. Wow, that's actually pretty interesting. Sounds like pretty unique flavor of game. Great, so that should allow this to drain almost completely. And then we can just delete this. We're getting a little bit low. But I can't stop. I'm addicted to the Unity. Cargo docks. Okay, so we do have to get this stuff figured out a little bit later. But that's a little bit later. And then for here, we want a pipe balancing fluid thing. And I think if we were to go here, I guess. Maybe we can just use pipe 2 as a matter of principle here. Well, we probably only need one pipe 2, but that's fine. Going after different V-Bloods, basically the bosses, you gain new tech and spells. Even has a bit of Castlevania references that take me back to my Nintendo childhood. Nice. That's pretty cool. There we go. And that way we can prioritize that in. Excellent. I think I wanted to make that a pipe 2. Can I build it and then upgrade it? Yeah. There we go. Okay, so that's much smarter. That's what I wanted, was to consolidate those two. And he's still doing this, so I'm just gonna do that. This is what, H? These are the tree guys. They got nowhere to place the trees either, so it's not just that they're full on trees. Water for your farms, or is this for industry as well? It's for both, yeah. It's for actually everything. And we've got this farm here, which we're gonna disassemble pretty soon, because this is our new farming area, and we've got the 2 pumps and a bunch of collectors that we've kind of consolidated, and we've been working on the concrete situation here. But yeah, we just need to start chopping down, I guess, some more trees. Why are they driving all the way around to get over there? That seems weird. Where's your roads, frick? Yeah, we haven't gotten roads yet, Sparks. Appreciate the reminder, like, holy jeez. Yeah, okay, it's pretty odd that he went all the way around to do that, and then now trucks gotta go all the way around. But it's nice to know they can drive over there. Yeah, and over there, so that's cool. Ding dong! We have bigger storage now. Let's take a look here. It's only double, which is fine. Is it actually bigger though? It's not, which is handy. Where's your fucking roads, buddy? Yeah. we haven't roaded yet. So this is coal. This is slag. So we got lots of slag, but I guess we don't really have... Ooh, I didn't connect these two, so that's important. Am I just out? There we go. It'll be taller. Next stage brings a bigger footprint. So that, yeah, that's good to know. We didn't grab any storage for rock, but I don't think it'll be necessary. But I think we should probably also like literally force feed it rock. Like that seems horrible, but maybe even getting a second, like another mind control tower. Yo, what's up, Doom? We're back to anytime you say ding dong, I think about the Tom Green of Freddy Got Fingered. Oh man, I haven't seen that in forever. Ages and ages and ages. All right. So, yeah. So here we are about to get this bad boy up to speed. We can basically unpause that all. I'll just let the trucks bring it in because I don't want to spend all my Unity. We need to save up some Unity. Yeah, we do need some good old stone though, because we're really not... We're not getting any stone. Well, I guess there's stone here, right? So, but how do I tell them to go drop it off here? Or do they just go... Yeah, they can't really... There's just too much limestone here. Favorite TV or Netflix show? Did you do the oil platform? We haven't upgraded oil yet. Or like maybe you're talking about this? There's like this one? The oil rig? We could do that. It's pretty close to us. Favorite Netflix TV show? I don't know. That's a good call. I really enjoyed The Chosen. That's not really on Netflix anymore, I don't think. But season 5 of that just came out. You have to do it. Yeah, I'm not sure. But otherwise, what was also really good? Well, we're excited for Squid Game this July. I think the next season comes out. Right, but I don't think we're quite that far yet. Ooh, my oil reserve is getting down to 10,000. So we're getting there. We can also... There's another one over here. And over here. Wife has watched Squid Games 4 or 5 times. Nice. But yeah, how about you? Oh, nice 2 patches of oil there. Oh, a huge patch of oil over here. So oil is... You're right, though. That's a good call, Doom. Because now that I'm looking at it all, I'm like, pretty sure we need to do something about that. Or else we're going to be, like, building a huge pipe all the way to over here. And maybe we don't want to do oil over there. Maybe we want to prepare, like, a bigger spot. Maybe even over here. Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. That's cool. I should watch more of that. I've watched, I think, the first 2 or 3 seasons of it, but many years ago. And energy. Yeah, we haven't done the bigger power plants yet, so we're really just burning through all of our oil, like over here. It's not good. That's something we want to definitely get more efficient as soon as possible now that we have a proper concrete factory. I mean, yeah, like we're getting the stone over here. Love the history Vikings with Ragnar Lothbrok. History of Vikings, is that like a documentary or a docu-series? That kind of sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, Game of Thrones I never really got into too much. Was pretty cool, but I found it like pretty complex actually. You don't have energy. No, I don't have proper power production, if that's what you're talking about. Like that's gonna be one of the next projects actually. Some of the oil refinery that you get into really lets you cut back on the oil that ends up being used, and dealing with the byproducts of that process is fun as hell. Yeah, that's cool. Now, I'm wondering if we move this waste pipe, because we'll need a waste pipe, but if we move the waste pipe over to here, is this area going to be enough for a more advanced oil production right now? Like that's kind of what we're looking at doing. Can we trade? Oh, okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. Three to 4 times larger. Yeah, so maybe we want to start. I always liked the story that Vikings would steal away English women using strange and mysterious techniques such as bathing and conversation. So yeah, we maybe, like, it sucks we have so much wood and we're just like continuing to cut down all of the forest, but like what else can we do? Maybe we should do oil over here and just like prep this whole area, because we're gonna have more oil here, we're gonna have groundwater there. So maybe like, and it's sort of somewhat already prepped, but like maybe this would be feasible. Can we trade for anything? And by having it by the coast help, because you typically bring in oil from the ships. This map seems to have a lot of ground oil. Yes, but it's far away. And like most of it, we're not going to be able to get at for a while. Is this uranium? Like, what is this? It is uranium. I had no idea that uranium is a thing. And like, what? This is just all coal, right? This is like mad coal, I think. Oh yeah, and then there's more oil there, which I think we saw on the beach. Yeah, it has a lot of oil. Yeah, it does seem that way, but again, like it's so far, like this, like getting over there and then getting over here. Yeah, should be interesting. Need energy first. This map is freaking huge, and I like that about it. And it's supposed to like encourage trains. So I could see this taking a long time to really get this level settled. But what do you see, Doom, for energy? Like, what are you talking about there? Are you talking about more power? Like, because we need more power. Maybe this is a good spot for power generation. Or maybe power generation we could do like even right here beside the coal. We do have a decent amount of coal left. Not a lot, but an amount. Let's just say we have an amount. And then this is going to be our next coal, I think. But yeah, maybe power could go right here. I think it could. Because what is it? Well, it needs a lot of water. So maybe it would be better to do it a little bit closer and like just desalinate some water for the power. So let's take a look here at what are you using to yeah, just diesel generators. Where literally the next step is to actually get some decent power generation. right? So if this comes out, I mean, these can be, we want the high pressure turbines. But like maybe we want, I don't know, a crusher on the, no, I'm just kidding. A couple power generators. Yeah, that will save some fuel right there. So this can create up to 24 low pressure steam. Or no, it's taking in the 24. So we got to think this is going to make 48. So each one of these can do 2 of these. So we can do 2 in a row. But then this is going to take 6 megawatts. So then this could be like 4, I think 4 of these. But then how do I know how many flywheels to put? Can store 500 megawatt seconds. Just need 1. Right, so like this is probably a pretty standard play. Maybe we could have this. Oh, that won't connect. Oh yeah, there is like a, there's a directionality to the shaft. So, well, I guess that makes sense, right? It should be always kind of, in this case, spinning clockwise or something. Just one boiler. One boiler will produce 48, which will do, right. Well, okay, so that makes sense because we could have like one boiler kind of being here-ish. I really like that. I'd suggest 1 to 2 flywheels per turbine. Right, so if we got 2, then we want, well, this is 3. That's 3 flywheels, right? Right. So at least, like you're saying, at least like that. And maybe you could make an argument to say like, start with 2 for now, right? And like maybe we want to do, maybe we want to do that. I don't know. I don't think it matters. I think I kind of like the this better. Yeah, I think I kind of like that better. Just looks a little bit better. And so this is low steam. Now this is going to be coal and water. And then steam out or exhaust, right? And that's 60 exhaust. So we probably want the bigger smokestack when it comes to, right? Yeah, I was thinking that too, Jerry. It's kind of like purely aesthetics, but so like this is a big one, which can take exhaust. It can take all of it, right? So if I really wanted to, I could maybe flip this. Well, the shaft is one thing that's like permanent. And it looks like we're right, like it's got to be a long boy. There's no question about that. It's got to be a long boy. But then each one of these, like these two make only 24, and this one, like we could put that as close as there, but then that kind of gets awkward. Well, let's just say we did something like this. Right? And then each one of these Oh, that's actually up. So it won't allow me to do that. I didn't realize it was up one. So we could do that. That should work. Also, no. Well, that might be fixable. Not really. Like, I wanted to go over one. What if we just put a pipe connector there? There we go. Right? I mean, we could do this on either side. I kind of like this concept better. As long as we just slap the pipe balancer like that thing in there first, then that's not a problem. Now the two smokestacks for this, not really something I'm a huge fan of, but let's say we flip the whole design. It does almost, actually it does stay within it does stay within the footprint. So like, I dig it. Oh yeah, we need a coal bucket, and then we probably need loose storage too. Like, is that worth it? Probably, because you can't go wrong having big storage. Big storage. And then fluid, like same thing here. We kind of want like water, like big water. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It looks like. Actually, it is 5 as well. So can we center this? This would be centered, even if it doesn't quite look like it. Oh, it's starting to rain a little bit again. And then that way we could... we could do that. And then that should also give us that. Always belts first, Doom Piston says. I mean, if we do to here, that's gonna be just fine. In fact, I don't think we need to go that high for this water pipe. In fact, I think we just go there. And then that's going to be like, I don't know, just as an example. I mean, we could copy this just to make sure that we've got this correct. Oh, cool. And that's actually the easy one. It's taking 48 water. So, but if we use pipe ones, like, that's not a problem. We can go up to here. And then we can go right into here. And then for here, we can just go, of course, like right across. And how much coal? 30 coal. So one belt will actually be sufficient. Now, well, we could build the whole thing as a blueprint, right? And then we could just switch it. And how does this one go? Oh yeah, to there, right? Yeah, like that's a pretty solid blueprint. And what is that going to generate? 2 megawatts. Oh, this is going to generate a buttload of power, right? So just having this first, like one side of it, it can consume a lot of coal though. Like how much coal is copper or even iron using, for example, here? I mean, it is using 24 coal. But as long as we keep the coal coming, we should be good. And we do have a decent chunk. We are going to run out at some point. And but it's not that far to get over here with it. So, but yeah, build it. Build it, he says. Absolutely. And where should we build it? Like this isn't a bad spot. Maybe it could be rotated. Well, first of all, before building it, let's create a new folder called power. And let's grab that and call it basic coal basic steam power. Sure. Near water reserve, right? And what part of me makes the case of like, right, need water extractors. One thing to consider is always up the priority on coal storage for the turbines to ensure it gets coal first to help keep the power going. Absolutely, good call, good call. And in fact, maybe we should. Yeah, you can't really update the blueprints, but you can delete them and then just remake them. Because what I want to do is assign these products. And like we want to keep this full. We probably want to keep it, well, at least half full. And like this has got to be like pretty much the highest of priorities. Maybe I'll just set it to 3. And then similarly, this being coal, keep this at least there. In fact, this one could be maybe closer to 75% or 80% and have that as priority 3. There might be some things higher, but I think my highest priority is going to be kind of 3, unless it's an emergency super high priority something or other. And then at least everything else should work kind of automatically. Accumulated inertia, right? So that has 7 megawatt seconds. So wait, throughput determines the amount of power being transferred through the shaft at any moment. Oh, okay. It has a fixed maximum throughput. If the total power demand on a single shaft exceeds its capacity, split the machine into separate shafts to balance the load. Right, but these can only make up to 6 megawatts anyways. Gotta go get my beauty slip. You have a good rest of your stream, Jars. Yeah, thanks, Jerry. You're the best. Appreciate you. Good vibes. Have yourself a good sleep. Yeah, so this looks good to me. I think it's time to get that again. Basic steam power. Great. And then, like, we could kind of tuck this away. It is a 3x2. Ooh, I mean, if we could just barely get it right there. And then we could cut down, and that's not too far from the coal, but then we could cut down some trees here to open this up. And then we could, oh, it does get a little bit higher, but we could do some, I think we could do some steam. What's it called? It's called water desalination. Do we have that yet? Basic desalination, no. That's something we do not have yet. That's something we're gonna need. I really wish... Like, can I change the queue? Is it just me or is it... It's not God now? Is it just me or is it impossible to really change the queue? Like, any death spirals yet, Jar? No, Crimson. Fortunately enough. Thanks for asking. We almost avoided one. We narrowly avoided one, I guess I should say. But right now, things are cruising along at pretty good rate. I guess our concrete is almost done here. Wonder if it's possible to get this. We kind of need that stone. And will it just go and dump it, or... Notify if cannot dispose export routes, right? Configures designated export routes. Yeah, so I kind of want to specifically tell them to go and dump into there. I don't know if that's really going to work that great because this is like jammed full of that, but maybe it will because, I don't know. Magic? Science? Science magic? Right? Like this guy's got coal actually. Dang. And that it's actually okay in the sense that we're getting slag crushed, but we're just not getting the manufactured sand. Ooh, and we're exceeding our mega wattage. So that's another consideration that like right now we need to deal with. And it's like, well, maybe we just pause all of those buildings for now. Maybe this is just too much for us, given our power situation. Yeah, because that's like over a megawatt all by itself. Yeah, and these two. So once we get power figured out, I think we'll be fine. There we go. So we're just under our 4 megawatts. So we really, really need to transition away from burning all our fuel here. Because we're burning, I mean, not a lot, but 5, that's 15 per second. And yeah, I mean, this crude sure takes like, whew, takes a lot. Reserves getting kind of low there. Yeah, so let me just see here. How much water can this produce? 48 and 48. So if we need groundwater for these, well, that's perfect actually. So we could get groundwater pumping. We could, okay, we don't, do we really want to power like maybe over here, like right beside the water? I mean, pipes are not hard to build, right? So maybe we just build a big pipe. It shouldn't really ever be... I mean, we could get it right up in there. And then it's just driving. But the thing is, the pipe with the water is unlimited throughput without workers and all that. Whereas the coal has to be driven here from there. So I think this actually does make sense. And we can easily just make a groundwater pump. So if we just go like, I mean, we might run into trees and stuff, but maybe we can just do something like this. Almost there. Maybe we can cross. Nice, that stays at the same level. Yeah, I definitely don't want that. Thanks. Why does it want to go up here? Is that like a little glitch in the matrix or... Like, it's cool if it goes down. In fact, can we even just keep it at that level? I never tell if it's staying at the same level. And I probably shouldn't care, but there we go. At least we got that part in there. I think I see a fairly straight shot. But we probably want to just go... something like this. Cannot find valid pillar placement. Well, that sounds like a personal problem there, bud. I mean, I could see it. This is trying to go up and over, which I'm totally cool, like with whatever you come up. Oh, it came up with perfect pillar placement. How about that in a bag of potato chips? As long as it doesn't get too spaghettified, then we'll be good, right? Boom. That's legendary. We'll be able to mostly drive over it for the most part. And that'll be good enough for our first go. How much power does it take? Only 120 kilowatts. So when you can't sleep at night, cannot find valid pillow placement, right? Just like hours of tossing and turning. Come on. Valid pillow placement. Let's go. Okay, and then we kind of want... I think the right side. I don't think it really matters, but maybe let's do the right side. Nice, and everything else should be that simple. Oops. I mean, that was like 4.6, but that's cool. That was one huge pipe. And once we get that done, we'll have mad power. Big power. Big double shaft, 3 ball, big power. Oh yeah, giant power. Give me that giant power juice. Start pumping that water, please. Do I have all the pipes all the way down? Yes. And that 48 water. Ooh, we got the food market. Ding dong. 6 megawatts? What's going on? Is that because we just completed something? 8 megawatts? Nice. Just waiting for everything to get built. We're hurting on power. That's a bit of an issue over here. Big shaft energy. Big shaft. Are there any things I can build a high pressure turbine and attach? Okay, so once we get this, then we should hopefully get some extra building points. Build distillation stage 1. And connect it to distillation stage 2. Ah, the food market too. That's excellent. All right. Tree harvester has no trees. Okay, we can fix that. No problem. H button. Don't forget the H button. Yeah, I think we'd probably want to tear that down and tear that down. Admiral difficulty on an insane start is a real challenge in this game. Death spirals around every corner. That's cool. I'll probably have to try that again around like the next update, the next major update that comes out. Nice. Okay, we're actually getting some dirt, some rock. Oh, did I hook this up wrong? I completely hooked this up wrong. Or did I? Yeah, I did. Right? Because, like, how did I hook this up wrong? Who was in charge of this? And how do I clear that? Oh, light just flashed again, you guys. So if the power goes out one more time tonight, well, it'll definitely be the end of the stream. We only got about half an hour left here anyway, so hopefully everything goes good. Because yeah, this is rock and this is limestone. So I have no idea, like, it seems like we actually made some, like, I guess the easiest way would be to just change these outputs, right? But I don't know, King, maybe you have some insight on the easiest way to clear the belts without having to like destroy them and do that again? Or would we have to like destroy some of this and then like click the bin? This? Oh, quick request truck to remove. Okay, so I was like thinking let's destroy it. So yeah, I guess the probably the easiest way would be to change D to limestone and or D to rock and then clear everything. From this transport. Like, does that do all of it or just to there? It definitely does just in that spot, which is okay. Pause the order or sorter while clearing. Good call. Yeah, because even if it's the right stuff. Oh, yeah, and then we can quick remove it too. Right, it doesn't seem like it is coming out of there still, but yeah, the lifts actually store a lot of material, so that's kind of what was happening here. Good. Okay, so that one's empty. There we go. So we actually have... We almost have this problem sorted. I think it is now, actually. Except for maybe this. There we go. Right, because that's actually going in the right area, the right spot. Ooh, derp. Okay, then we can unpause this. Gas combustion. Oh, coal. Yeah, we definitely want this. That's going to help a lot. Ah, so this, we should actually be generating power. Well, almost. Any questions, just ask. Cool, Crimson, I appreciate you. And we can empty notify if less than 50%, and same thing here. Although this technically shouldn't really fill up. Interesting that I'm trying to tell them to bring water here. Yeah, but then, I mean, we can keep it at 50%. That's actually fine. And then that way it should technically never go down. More spaghetti. Yeah, here we go. So why aren't these ones spinning? It's kind of weird, but yeah, power is definitely critical. And we can definitely set it to truck in water if we need to, if something goes wrong. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. Yeah, I did set these to... Oh, I have to check the box. Ooh-wee! Okay, well, I think I must... I think I must have done that too, and then just not notified. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Okay, so we should actually have power now. To be able to do this stuff. Can we turn slag? Can we turn slag powder into slag sand? No. Yeah, so we're still like waiting on sand. And at this point we can pause, or we could even, like, these should be automatically lower based on what I read, right? Because this is production. Allow powering surplus consumers. When enabled, the power generated here can also be used by consumers set to use surplus power only. Surplus power is useful for generators where unused power would otherwise go to waste, example, solar panels. Instead, this power can be redirected to surplus consumers. Surplus generators always have priority over non-surplus ones for power generation. Whew, that's heavy. I don't think I quite understood all of that. But yeah. Not enough input, it says. Well, that's interesting because there should be missing steam. This should be able to give full steam. Was it just missing coal or... Only if, but am I missing a belt here? Is that what's going on? No, it does seem like it's getting the coal, right? Yeah, it's definitely getting coal in there. Is it not getting water? Is there this pipe right under there that's not... Oh man, that's horrible. Yeah, so now... I should be able to just keep going. Yeah, only these two are working. These are idle because we don't need that much power, actually. I guess that's the deal. I think we wanted to look at oil over here. Let's just like start cutting her down. Maybe we can even get a couple unit storages of wood over here. And quick build one of them. This guy's waiting for something to do. Oh, come on. Really? You're going to go up the hill? To what? Come around to here? Are you serious? Like, bro, you been drinking? You been drinking? Because, like, pretty sure you could have just, you know, came over here. Whatever. Let's see where this truck goes. Yeah, he's going here, so that's good. So we should be able to get some more of that sweet, sweet rock juice. Rock juice? That's the thing, right? Ding dong! We just got steel smelting. It's not much. But like, we should continue to get rock. That's important right now. Keeps getting crowded with that stuff, but hey. We have yet to make our first... But here we go. So then this should come out, and it should go direct... Whoa, 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 whoa. Did I not set priority on this? I did not. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, we should definitely be prioritizing that. This one's set with priority. And this is the sand maker. So again, we want this one to be priority out. Get that sand going. There we go, there we go. We got our first concrete being made here. In the new concrete facility. Good, because we're basically out of it. We could do a little bit of trading over here. Yeah, so it's really just the... the bricks. The concrete bricks. It's really just the sand. But it's kind of doing it. It's not doing it fast, but with us using the slag, I think that's hugely important right now. Just delivering slag to here to prioritize using slag, so we're using the rock only for our sand. Ding dong, we got basic desalination. Right, so we got lots of power, and I'm pretty sure this stuff should, yeah, this is idle. Does it say it's idle? I mean, it looks idle, if you ask me. So that's good. Whew. Okay, so what's next? Well, metal surfaces. Oh, cool. So vehicle maintenance actually gets better. So cobblestone, I mean, it's more aesthetic, I guess. But we should definitely have a road. Paint lines. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. So like, I mean, this could all be brick. I don't think I want to do that just because vehicles aren't going there. But like, do we want to do like a cobblestone kind of road design? Or just frickin' plaster everything with concrete? I do like that. And then if we can paint it, then like, can't paint over terrain. Okay, so we gotta wait for that to actually finish. Which it might take a little while to do. Because yeah, we're not really making a lot. This should be making enough to keep both of them busy though. Do we have enough water to keep them going? Or is there a reason why we didn't really build this other side yet? I mean, we're full on Unity, so if I can just Unity build this, I don't really know how much. Like, we have the power. We have the power. All right. We certainly have the limestone. We have the coal, maybe? Maybe that's a bit of a bottleneck. No, it uses very little coal. And it also doesn't really use a lot of water. Do we have the meats? I think we could unpause this one. And even this one, what the heck? This is giving us what, 16, 32, 16, 32, 48 minus 4, 44 water. So like we're getting a lot of water from just collecting it there. We're not really using all that much. 23 now, I guess there. And we got the groundwater pumping away, so we're good on water. I think we do just frickin' just build it. We don't have quite all of the ingredients that we need. But we should get them back pretty quick. Not sure if that was the greatest of ideas, quite frankly. Probably should have built these, upgraded these ones first, These two at least. Ah, the bricks. The bricks are, we're hurting on bricks. That should help though. That should work. That should help it a lot. Increasing capacity by, well, because these each need 12 to keep working. So if we're looking for level 2s, we really need these to be upgraded. How's our loans doing? Still got potatoes. We could always borrow some wood. I have a really hard time with that, so I don't think we will. This one's almost done. There we go. Alright, those two are done. That should help a lot. As long as we're getting the resources to them. Which overall we seem to be. There we go. We're getting a more steady input of the construction parts now. There we go, there we go. Almost, almost. Come on, construction parts. There we go. There. So that technically, finally, has doubled. And nice. We're actually stacking up on stone. Yes, we are currently... Ooh. That would be a doozy if we didn't have that. So we're currently producing the 48 bricks of our dreams. That's huge. Oh wow, we are pretty low on copper right now. And what's going on with copper? Yeehaw! Pew 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 pew! Wake up, everybody. Are we just not mining it properly? Is there two? Yeah, we should have 2 trucks. I mean, the export route should be there. I don't think we need to But like, what's going on? Maybe we just straight up need 2 miners at this point? Which would make sense, I mean... Melly! Un croissant, un éclair. Bonjour, bonjour, s'il vous plaît. Keep the mining going here. In all areas, please. Yeah, that's pretty solid, actually, still. Heaps of it. Yeah, and then so that should, I think, be enough there. Then get a second one over here. What the heck is this guy doing? He's like, I'm gonna drive way over there to fill this guy up. Which I guess is fine. I mean, he filled up both of them, so he's keeping them all working. Yeah, so this should help, I think. As soon as this other one gets over there. Is this really? Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry about this. And also, your mining priority is copper ore. Cool. All right, friends. Well, that is it for tonight. I appreciate you all hanging out. It's been a lovely evening. We got power upgraded. We got a whole new water setup here to serve our massive concrete plant. And we are positioned for... Oh, and we started off the episode with this automated research lab 1. So we got a lot done today. Oh, cool. And even a little bit of concrete placing. So yeah, looking forward to Saturday. And, well... lots of power problems resolved today. So you have yourself a good evening. We'll see you again in just a couple days. And until next time. All right. Don't forget to open your jar once in a while. All right. Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Man. Have a good one. Take care, everybody.